Hi there. Welcome to Lesson 8. In this lesson, we continue to explore color, this time with color pencils. The first thing you'll do is make a color wheel using the color pencils. Just as you did with the pastels, use the same template with 12 at the top with yellow and then 6 with purple. In this lesson, you really get into exploring and understanding complementary colors. That's an important tool for you to use when you're working with color because what it means is that you don't have to add black to create shadows. Being able to use colors, mixing colors, especially complementary colors, to create different values so that your shadows seem much more lively. When we add black to a color, it tends to kind of rob the vitality from the color. So using complementary colors, you're mixing two colors, and that means that they're going to be much more lively in your image. So take a look at the examples. The one on the left obviously is very well done. The segments transition carefully from one to the other. In the center is the blue that is the complementary color of the orange that is used. So you can see the two halves are even. They're the same as you move around from the pure orange color, the blue gradually mixed in more and more until you have it quite evenly mixed at the very bottom at the number 6. I'm showing you the example on the right to show you what not to do. So this is not carefully done. You can't see the segments. It's very blurry, and I think you can tell as well that it needs to be done in a much more careful way. The complementary color mixing exercises that you'll do are actually a good reference for you. So when you are doing your drawings and you're uncertain, well, what does that actually look like when I mix that orange and blue? Then take a look back at what you've done with these exercises. And even when you're doing some other drawing, rather than guessing at what the color mix is going to look like, just take a piece of scrap paper and do some mixing. And that way you're not experimenting on something that you hope is a finished drawing. The transformation drawing, you see examples here. The one on the right is really more in line with the assignment because there are 3 diagonal separations. The one on the left, there's actually 9, 9 different squares, different segments. You don't have to do that many. 3 is fine. It's a good exercise and most students like it. They also say that after they've done it, they wish they had chosen a different pattern. So when you look for a pattern to use, try to find something that has a good number of points of interest in it. Like the one on the right, there's lots of different little segments to color in, and that gives you more to work with than if it's too simplistic a design. Here are some examples of color pencil drawings that range from abstract to very highly realistic and then somewhat stylized for the cartoon on the left. So take a look at each one of these and see if you can pick out the complementary colors. And also notice that with each of these, the artists have layered the color pencil. You can lay down a very fine layer of pigment with the pencil and just keep layering that and layering that, and that gives a real sense of depth to the color.